Hey, today I'm here to film a foundation review on the new Urban Decay All-Nighter Foundation. This is pretty new, but like it's not like super new. I got mine in the shade 4.0. So I got this from Sephora for $40, and the claims are that it is an oil-free, full coverage, waterproof foundation with a matte finish that lasts all night. Okay, so I'm gonna start by priming my face with the Ulta Fabulous Face Foundation Primer. This is just like a silicone primer, and I really like how it makes my face look. So I'm a little concerned that this is gonna look like cakey on me because I have an issue with high-end foundations doing that for some reason if they're not like really dewy type of foundations, and this one is mattifying, so we'll see. So I'm gonna do half my face with a brush and the other half with a sponge and see which one I like better. Okay, this foundation's kind of thick. It's just kind of creamy. I'm scared. I made sure I was like pretty tan because I've heard so many people say that this oxidizes to like a shade darker once it's been like sitting on your face for a minute. So I really didn't want my face to be like extremely dark. So I really love the Urban Decay Naked Skin Foundation. That's like one of my favorites. So I was hoping that I would love this one, but it's very different from that one, so I'm not really sure. So far, it looks, I don't know, it almost looks moussey or something. And it is pretty matte, and it'll probably set to even more matte. But it doesn't look bad. It doesn't really look cakey or anything. I'm gonna try the other side with my sponge. Everyone has been saying that this is like flawless full coverage, and I think it is. It looks pretty flawless, and I don't have too much to cover, but it does look like it's covering everything. Can you see the complete difference of when you first put it on to like when it's been sitting there for a minute? Like, it looks a lot lighter. Also, I want to say that a little bit of this goes a long way because I just did my whole face with like not very many pumps, like maybe 2 or 3. Not sure. I know that sounds ridiculous, but I like to use a lot of foundation, and normally I feel like I use a lot more than what I just pumped out. Okay, so I feel like it looks the exact same with a brush or a sponge, so either way works, and it looks flawless. Normally I like foundations that have more of like a natural or like glowy finish because it just, I don't know, it just looks better on the skin, but this looks really nice. So even though this is matte, I'm still gonna like set my whole face because I always do, no matter what foundation I use. I don't know why, I cannot stand not setting my face, but I'm gonna go and like finish everything else up, and then like I'll be back to tell you how everything went on. Okay, so I'm back and I finished all of my makeup. I finished it like a while ago. It is 7:09 right now, if you can see that. And I finished it probably like 6:30. I've just been like waiting for people in the other room to stop making a ton of noise so that I could finish this video. Everything went on smooth and correct, so I have no problems there. It still looks ultra flawless. I set my whole face with the Rimmel Stay Matte powder and the Maybelline Matte and Poreless powder. I'll have everything on my face that I put on listed below, like always, in case you're curious. So the only problem I had, let me just point out, I had like a giant chunk of mascara down here. If you can see, there's like a light spot. I tried to fix it forever. It was just hopeless. Like, I don't even know, how do you get mascara down here on your face? Like, I just like looked and it was there. It was weird. Sorry my nails still look like shit, but at least I got the old paint off of them. I just have yet to paint them again. So yeah, I'm gonna go about my day as I normally would and try to wear this for as many hours as I can. And then at the end of the night, we'll come back and see how well it holds up. Hey, so I'm back. It is now 4:01 a.m. So I've had this on for like 9.5 hours, I think. And basically, I do like how it looks. It stayed on well, and it wasn't too bad in my wrinkles at all. But yet again, it kind of rubbed off on the tip of my nose because, like I said in my previous video, it's from like kissing my boyfriend. I tried to prevent that from happening today, but it didn't work very well. But let me zoom you in. It is, if you can maybe see, it looks a little cakey right there and right here. On the nose area, I ignored like the tip of it where it's rubbed off, but it just looks a little cakey and kind of weird in here. I feel like to me that's not really a big deal because, I don't know, from a distance it doesn't look bad. I really don't care. I don't have dry skin. I don't have oily skin. It's just like normal, so I feel like everything should be able to work on it really, other than like my foundation like sometimes gets a little melty in my nose area. But other than that, it's fairly normal, so I don't know. I feel like my contour, like you can see that, but my blush and highlight for sure are just like not really there. You can kind of see my blush, but it almost just looks, I don't know, everything over here just looks a little weird. I don't know what to blame for that, because like I like how the foundation looks on my face, but like some stuff just looks kind of weird. I wanted to mention something. In my last like first impression foundation video, I tried the Tarteist Rainforest of the Sea foundation. And with that, I used the Ulta Fabulous Face Foundation Primer like I use all the time. And I really liked it, and it made like everything go on awesome and whatever. And it wore really nicely throughout the day. And then the next day, I tried that foundation again, and I used this Catrice Prime and Fine Beautifying Primer. And this primer, I feel like there's stuff on my shoulder, I feel like. But anyway, this primer is it's not silicone-y. And it's very glowy. It kind of reminds me of like, let me see. Okay, well, it kind of reminds me of the liquid version of the Becca highlighters. And I used that the next day, and like, that foundation did not wear as well. It, like, first of all, when I put this on, I'm not trying to do a review on this, but I just want to say, like, when I put this on and I put that on top of it, that foundation looked soaking wet. Like, it was like hydrated to the max. And then like I set it on, it looked fine, it looked good. But then throughout the day, one, I got like extra like melty right here in my nose area, and then like my wrinkles were a lot worse that day. So I want to say that like your primer, I think, has a lot to do with how well a foundation wears. I think that, I don't know, I've just found like silicone-y ones like this one are just like, I don't know, silicone-y ones I think probably help like prevent, you know, wrinkling and stuff a lot more, which I never really thought of. I always thought it was the foundation's fault, but now I'm starting to think it has to do with the primer. So yeah, I just wanted to put that out there. But anyway, I think that I do like this foundation. I'm gonna wear it more. It didn't do like the most amazing job, but it isn't horrible, and I think it still looks good on the skin, so that's fine with me. So yeah, that is all for this video. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll be back soon with more videos and probably more foundation first impressions because I've been liking trying them out recently. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye. Oops.